Radio.
Have you noticed behavioral changes in self and loved ones that trouble you? You're losing your mind, but it just wouldn't go away. Well, join Dr. Phil, clinical counselor, and his beloved Clarissa, counseling psychologist, on The Healing Process every Thursday, 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on REV-UP St. Lucia 95.9 FM. That's The Healing Process, Thursdays, 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on REV-UP St. Lucia 95.9 FM. Let the healing process begin.
This is the healing process coming your way today, folks. When it comes to dealing with the challenges, the changes, and crises of life, it is important to seek help early. Don't sit around sucking your thumb until that chassis is on the road. The earlier you seek help, the shorter and easier it will be, because there will be less of a mess to deal with. Contrary to popular notion, counseling is not just for crazy people. It's for anyone who can benefit from an outside objective expert perspective to help them enjoy their little lives to the fullest. I am Dr. Phil.
And I am Claire, and together we extend heartfelt greetings to all our listeners and viewers right here in St. Lucia, then the diaspora, and of course across the globe. It may be good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. So whether you're listening at home, at work, commuting in your vehicle, or even lying in a hospital bed, we send greetings and hugs your way. We are hoping to touch your life in a meaningful way, right, Phil?
That's right.
And how do we do that? By offering you the tools, telling you the truth, and encouraging you. This you will need to help you live your life to the fullest. And that's what we're interested in. So, folks, stay with us, stay engaged, and let's begin the healing process together.
Beautiful. And what do we have on the menu today, Claire?
Well, remember last week we were speaking about anxiety.
Yes.
Well, we're still speaking about anxiety, but we're going to speak about anxiety in relation to Valentine's Day.
Ah, there we go. And don't forget that anxiety is a state of uneasiness, especially when we're in uncomfortable situations.
Yes.
Now, Valentine's Day is almost here for the majority. But for me, every day is Valentine's Day. Serious. A day often painted in red roses and candlelight. But today, we are really going deeper. Love is not just romance. Now, I think you've heard from Claire and I, when we use that word, it's deep. It's a theological word. It's from the heart of God himself. An intense desire to please God and to do good to humans. But we're looking at this in the light of romantic affection when we speak of love. And when you have Valentine bells ringing, it is really each and every one looking forward to some romantic affection from somebody else. So keep that in mind as we move along. It's friendship, it's family, it's memory, it's self-care. We'll explore how Valentine's Day touches women and men differently, because male and female are different. Doesn't take much. You don't have to be a scientist to observe that or know that. How it feels for those without a Valentine, and how we can all find comfort in love's many forms. So, Valentine's Day touches women and men differently. How it feels for those without a Valentine, and how we can all find comfort in love's many forms, in affection, many forms. Apart from the season of roses, chocolates, candlelight dinners, let's be honest with each other now. It's also the season of sweaty palms, racing hearts, and a little bit of anxiety. A little bit, Claire?
In some instances.
Right. Will I get a Valentine? Will I get somebody to show me a certain degree of affection? Will I be forgotten? Will my gift be good enough? Will my gift reflect that that person is really affectionate towards me? Will they say yes to dinner reservations? Suddenly, Cupid's, according to you, Cupid's arrow feels more like Cupid's stress test. For many women, Valentine's Day can feel like a measure of how cherished they are. For men, it often comes with the pressure of planning the perfect surprise. These expectations can bring joy, but they can also create lots of stress. The truth is, love, and don't forget, that degree of affection that is expected isn't about grand gestures. It's about sincerity. A handwritten note, a shared laugh, or even a quiet moment together can mean more than a bouquet. But what if you don't have a Valentine this year? Question. Maybe you're single. Maybe you've lost someone dear. Or maybe you're still waiting for love to find you, for someone to make you the object of deep affection. To you, I say this, from Claire and I, Valentine's Day is not just about couples. It's about love itself, affection itself. Treat yourself kindly. Buy your own flowers. Cook your own favorite meal. Or call a friend. Love can be found in friendships. Strong affection can... Remember, we haven't spoken about sex. Strong affection can be found in friendship, in family, and most importantly, in self-care. Some of us would like to be the object of another's strong affection, but we don't take care of ourselves.
Yes, that's true.
We need to present that gift to somebody else properly.
Yes, the
You don't
presentation.
every day you go about sloppy with your hair, sloppy with your body, sloppy with your dress, and you're hoping to catch, and more so,
And your communication as well.
yes, your communication is sloppy, ineffective, and you're hoping
You're
to
looking to
attract
attract somebody.
somebody to be the object of their deep affection. Hardly. So sometimes it often arrives when we least expect it. Like in your case, Claire, I don't think for a moment that you were expecting me on your scene.
I wasn't looking
Right.
at that time.
Good. But somebody was looking. So we must be ready.
Yes.
Yeah. Stay open. Stay hopeful. Stop the nonsense that you will be an old queen. This thing will dry up. Who will take you on? You have 4 children. Are you kidding me? As a counselor, and I personally, my stepfather married my mom with 6 of us. Oh, yes. And I've met with people as a counselor who say, boy, who would marry me with 4 children? Are you kidding me?
It would be interesting to find out what he saw in her.
Yes, very interesting. Well, both of them are dead now, so I'm afraid that Lady J and
Can be
Andre
answered.
cannot interview them for their more romantic stories. But that would be interesting.
Yes.
So there we go. This person that was saying that to me had a very good job. Over $3,000 a month. Over, much over. And that person is inquiring. That person was looking good. And when I gave them my story, that person left my office shoulders high, looking for somebody to be that person would make her the object of their affection. She had more hope. And this alone heals a lot. It will show off on your countenance, because when you don't believe that you can ever be the object of somebody's romantic affection, then you walk around with that picture,
Yes.
presenting that picture. But when you're hopeful, when you know yourself, when you have confidence in yourself, you walk around with somebody presenting a picture that will turn heads. So there we go. For those looking forward to being the object of someone's romantic affection, which we call love, keep that in mind. Remember, it often arrives when we least expect it. Stay open.
Age has no boundary.
Age has no boundary.
Yes.
And my elder sister, she was wondering, and at 50, when she least expected somebody, the person came to me. I said, but it's my sister, not me. And they got married.
Didn't you do the same thing?
For?
That's backfire, you know.
Oops. I went to...
You went to my dad
Yes.
instead of coming to me.
And we had a good conversation, and he gave me his blessings, but all of a sudden, but wait a minute, I haven't said a word to you. All right, praise God, I was not rejected. So stay open, stay hopeful, people. Love is not a race, nor is it a deadline. It's a journey, and every step.
Now, speaking about a race, we're looking in terms of age. Wow, boy, I'm 50, I'm 55, and, you know, I haven't found that someone. It's like that race is about to end, but
Yes.
it's not a race.
But Claire, you know you're aware, I should say, that we have met with some sweet persons in the 50s, late
Definitely.
50s, even 60s. But I say that, but look one right by me, 60 something.
I'm 60 plus already.
There we go. And I want to be a sweet old man up all in my 90s. I don't want to be somebody who's always harsh.
Mhm.
You understand? If something happened to Claire, God forbid, because I don't really think I would want to go down that road again, I would want to know that somebody would look at me as a prospective, affectionate mate.
Mhm.
I don't want to go around a harsh old man. So there we go, guys. Behave yourself and present yourself so that you can be the object of somebody's romantic affection. So as Valentine's Day approaches, let's widen the lenses. Don't make it too obvious, though. Let's celebrate love in all its shapes: romantic, platonic, familial, and self-appreciation. Whether you're holding someone's hand, holding on to memories, or holding space for love yet to come, you are part of love's great tapestry. And that, dear listeners, is worth celebrating. You heard during the week from Lady J and Andre. They invited you to tell their story. Some of you were shy, but we heard some very good stories, Lady J, interesting stories, and they're quite a bit out there still. And some people believe that love will come on a platter. Sometimes you have to work. You have to work for it, and sometimes work hard, and in the end, you will enjoy the fruit of your hard labor. So, Claire, can you take over from there?
Well, we want you to know that you can think of Valentine's like a talent show.
Okay.
You're on stage hoping to impress, but inside you're nervous. Or like a game show, you're waiting to see if you've won the prize of affection. Or I guess all the callers, those who were selected, they're looking forward to see if they're going to win the grand prize, right?
I guess so. That's what they call for.
Or if you're walking away empty-handed. It's fun, it's exciting, but it can also be nerve-wracking.
But that was
Hopefully
really
not in
that
that
was really
case.
ingenious for Andre and the team to get that out of get these stories out, because some people don't believe their story is worth hearing because it has the downside before it had the upside.
Right.
And it was ingenious of them to strike this way of getting people to tell their stories. I was happy to tell mine because it can help others understand
That's
that
right.
it doesn't have to start good. You can grow to be affectionate. Yeah.
Well, I was poking him after Lady J and telling him he left out a few details.
So let's hear it today.
Like when he used to come up York Hill, and well, after a certain time he would pass, he would just hear doors banging. So you know it's time to leave.
Your parents would?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Well,
Okay.
she, you know York Hill, right?
Yeah.
Good, right up there by the François.
That's where Mr. The ex-police used to live.
Right.
Forget his name now.
So, in Oxy.
Yes.
Right. I used to leave work, meet Claire, walk up York Hill, go back home, come to meet her again, climb up York Hill.
That's a
first to go
tough
to
hill, eh?
church.
That's a
yes,
tough hill.
first to go to church, and then now.
And he'd be greeted by the dogs on his way home.
And after leaving her in the night, and after I hear a door bang here, Titi saying it's time to leave here. Boy, I have to face the dog and I have to break a stick but I wouldn't think of the dogs while they're chatting in her company.
But do you think, Dr. Phil, it's because of her story to you that you started your relationship thinking that you have to be the protector?
Oh, yes. Yes. And there was something, as I said before, about her, the back of her eyes, that says, I need some genuine help. I don't know what it is, but I just saw it in the back of her eyes. And I was through with all the Playboy stuff that got me into enough trouble. And I submitted to the Lord at the age of 19. So all that was behind me when I met her. But some people didn't believe that. They thought I was just a playboy looking for another mate. But that wasn't so.
His first words, he's looking for a wife. I'm like, huh?
Immediately? Or after some communication?
Yes, after some communication. What happened is I assured her that I was not just looking for a girlfriend to mess around with. I really was interested in settling down. I was looking for a wife. Yes.
Wife quality too.
Yes. Okay.
So here's the thing. Anxiety in love is real. Well, affection, love. Whether you're single, dating, or married, Valentine's Day can stir up fears. Fear of rejection. Because even in relationships, that spouse, whoever it may be, whether the male or the female, they can have some other person in their life. And so fear of rejection, fear of not being enough, fear of being alone. These are all fears that someone can have as the day approaches. And that's why this is such a great topic for us today, Phil, because love was never meant to be a source of anxiety.
Remember when we mentioned that word, the object of somebody's affection, and it does not have to include sex.
Yes. So real love, it should bring peace, not pressure.
Yes.
It shouldn't bring pressure. So whether you believe that God exists or not, we believe He exists. We all long for love that is something that is steady.
Yes.
We can rely on, something safe. And for some, that peace is found in their faith. For others, it's found in friendship, community, or self-acceptance. But the truth is the same. Love is strongest when it lifts anxiety, not when it creates it. So if you're in a relationship and Valentine's Day is approaching and there's more anxiety than a feeling of peace,
Yes.
that's a red flag. Something is definitely wrong, and you need to address it. But here's an interesting question. Which of the genders suffer the most? Which one of the genders suffer the most, Phil?
Hey, let me zip.
So you're not going to say?
No.
Well, anxiety can affect anyone. But the research shows that women report higher rates of anxiety disorders than men.
Good, so the ladies
You didn't
won't
want
fall
to
on
say
me for saying that.
But that's what the researchers said. I'm not the one who said it.
The ladies will understand you, even though you were the one.
Women report higher rates of anxiety disorders
right.
than men. Young adults often experience heightened anxiety due to transitions in life. Children may struggle silently, showing signs through behavior rather than words. So if you have children and they can't express how they feel and what they're going through, but it would show by their behavior.
On the other hand, Claire, when it comes to the genders, men are good at hiding their true feelings. So women may manifest anxiety at a higher rate
Not
than men.
knowing.
Yes. The men may be going through a certain degree of anxiety, and you wouldn't know. They would hide it. But the women, the female, is more prone to being emotional, would express it, and therefore would conclude, okay, women are subjected to...
Yes, the hormonal changes
Yes.
that we go through as women and the social pressures as well. And as you rightly said, men underreport anxiety due to stigma,
Right.
but often show it through irritability, anger, or physical complaints. That's how men go about doing it. We have a short story for you, The Balloon of Anxiety. There was once a young man named Alex. Alex is listening, that's you, maybe. maybe not, who carried around a balloon everywhere he went. At first, it was small, easy to hold, and almost invisible. But every time Alex worried about work, about love, about what people thought of him, he blew a little more air into the balloon. Soon the balloon grew so big that it bumped into people, blocked his view, and made it hard to walk. Friends laughed, saying, "Why don't you just let some air out?" But Alex was afraid. What if the balloon popped? What if everyone saw how much he had been carrying?
There we go.
Well, one day a child walked up to him and poked the balloon gently and said, "It's just air. You can breathe it out instead of carrying it around." It took a child to do that. Alex realized immediately anxiety was like that balloon, full of invisible worries that grow bigger the more we feed them. And just like air, those worries can be released little by little when we talk, when we laugh, when we pray or share with others.
Yes, I can remember when I was working with Mrs. Emmanuel at George Charles School. She was a district counselor, and I was the counselor. And I admired her work with the children. She had set a precedence by the time I came there. One day there was a child that was subject to abuse, and that child wanted to take her life. And it is against the law to tie a child. The watchman caught her and pinned her down, and Mrs. Emmanuel called for assistance, had to. And the ambulance had to respond and come, and we waited, and the child was struggling to get away. And two males held her down. Already that child was struggling with anxiety associated with what she went through, and had to have males holding her down. And Mrs. Emmanuel was very, very upset about that, and rightly so. And then at times she went to the phone, and apparently the person on the other line was giving her a run around. I noticed she moved the phone up from her mouth. She took a deep breath, counting 10 backwards. That's what she told me afterwards. And she came back as calm as possible.
Yes.
So that's the balloon story. At times in the workplace environment, at school, whatever it is, there is a situation, and there will always be a situation that will lend itself to an easiness. We need to be very careful that we step back and take a deep breath before we open our mouth and regret it later.
And we need to let it out. We need to speak with someone, a friend.
Not with just anyone.
A trusted friend or counselor.
Yes. There are people that will just throw fuel on the fire.
Yes.
But persons who love people and understand people, there will always be friction. Persons who can calm the storm, help the heart to come back.
That's a heavy load you're carrying.
Yes.
Yes, and that load gets heavier as the different, you go through life and different situations. It compounds the first one, then you have a second one. It's like you're piling up bricks, and it's going to get very heavy.
Like the balloon, it's going to
and you'll explode.
Yes.
You'll explode one of
and
these days.
we don't want that. People don't bravo people who explode in public and get on cursing. You listen to it and you want to be bravoed. So you need to duplicate what you see or hear about the persons who are bravoed. You don't hear people bravo for killing people and stuff like that, although I believe they get too much airtime, exposure.
I agree.
Yes, Lady J.
They do.
Right, and they have people who do very well. And REV-UP is one of these radio stations that highlights these people. And that's good for REV-UP. We need to expose those people. We have people driving for years, like myself, from the time I'm 1950-something. You don't hear the transport department say, let us bravo these people, let's give them something special. But when there's an accident, you hear people speaking about it, this guy is not driving properly. But give incentives for those who do the right thing.
I don't think driving would be, how would they be able to give an incentive to good drivers?
Well, from
by
the insurance company, you will know how many times you're involved in an accident.
that way,
Yes,
the points
no claim. Yes.
System.
Right. Okay.
So we're going to look at a different area. Can childhood trauma influence how people relate to Valentine's Day? Well, since the holiday centers on themes of love, intimacy, and connection, the answer is yes. It can be complicated for trauma survivors. And according to the researchers, let's look at the impact it can have. First, attachment wounds.
Yes.
So trauma from neglect, abandonment, or inconsistent caregiving can shape adult attachment style. So Valentine's Day, with its focus on closeness, on intimacy,
Affection,
it may trigger fears of rejection or overwhelm intimacy needs. It would trigger something. That is if that adult in particular have not dealt with the trauma.
Yes.
That's traumas that have been left unchecked.
So we're speaking about attachment.
Mm-hmm.
Dads, when you have your newborn baby, it's very important that you sometimes, without a vest, have that child born with you, smell you too, because the child is usually in the mother's breast, bonding with mom.
From baby.
But dads, you need to take your baby without a vest and hug that baby. Let them feel close to you. Let them look into your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes dads may call and say, "That's not for me. That's not for me. Here's your child." And the child
They leave it for the mom.
Yes, and the child can sense that mood swing. And from there on, that's where this attachment bond could get affected.
Yes, so we're saying sometimes as adults, those of us who have experienced a trauma, some type of trauma,
Yes.
it may have an effect on us if we have not dealt with it. Trauma from neglect, abandonment, or inconsistent caregiving. So Valentine's Day, because it requires intimacy and closeness and affection, it would trigger fears of rejection. Then we have mixed emotions. Survivors may crave connection, but they can feel unsafe because they've been through something and they now feel unsafe in the romantic context.
Well, this comes down your stream.
Yes.
When I met you, I had nothing else on my mind but to be...
It's a barrier to stress. To trust, sorry.
Right.
Trust.
You didn't trust that I was real. And again, you had some friends saying this guy was a playboy. That didn't help my case. But
I think there was a story and the lesson learned, don't listen to what people have to say, find out for yourself.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's one of the stories. Yes.
Because it came your way, and in my mind and heart, I was genuine. And with the way I was attracted to you passing through Constitution Park. And but you could not respond to that because you had not bring a closure to your unfinished business, and that caused quite a bit of problems for me because I had lots in my heart to give, but your heart was not prepared to receive. So as we're saying there, mixed emotions, like childhood experiences, could really hamper us from responding positively to romantic affection.
The impact of childhood trauma on Valentine's Day. One of them is loneliness or inadequacy.
Yes.
You know, the feeling of loneliness if you don't have a Valentine, or you may have somebody in your life, but you don't feel that you deserve it.
Yes.
You feel inadequate.
But hear me, it's not too late to change that, okay? Don't just listen to us. We're not here acting. Please, it's never too late. You have life. So listen and act on the information. That will bless our hearts. And tell Lady J and Keena and Andre about it when they have their romantic Valentine's giveaway. All right?
Yes, and as a result, they may resort to alternative forms of love. For example, trauma survivors may find healing in celebrating non-romantic love.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be romantic. For example, friendships, your family, pets. I'm thinking of Keena and Snow. Or self-love as a way to reclaim the day positively.
By the way, we have never even said, hello, Keena. Good morning to you.
Yes. So you don't have to sit in a corner and sulk and be worried and just put so much pressure on yourself, anxiety, because Valentine's Day is around the corner. There are some some women in relationships, the guy, they're invisible for the rest of the year, and Valentine's Day, the guy brings a bouquet or chocolates or whatever.
Don't let the behavior of the guys take off that nice smile you have on your face. It's disturbing, yes.
Mm-hmm.
On behalf of the ladies. Yes, what do you think about that? What do you say to a woman that the guy makes her feel invisible and all of a sudden it's Valentine's Day?
Pretend that he's invisible.
Don't accept it?
No. This is ridiculous.
But remember, some men are not affectionate. So, is that a man that is not affectionate, but at this time of the year he feels he can give flowers?
Saying that some men are not affectionate, some men choose not to communicate affectionately. We can learn.
True.
But
Mm-hmm.
Valentine's Day presents itself with sexual overtones, and suddenly people realize that I need a partner for Valentine's night.
Mm.
So they run quickly, believing that, okay, if I just show this woman a bouquet of flowers, she will succumb. She's in so much need. That's where both male and female must think rationally. Do unto others as you would like them to do unto you. I think I paid the price for the little hearts I broke along my journey. I paid a serious price, because it will come back to you someday. Don't do that to somebody. If you just have a sexual interest, and ladies, you should know, a man could have sexual interest in you and has no interest in fulfilling your affectionate needs.
Emotional.
A man does not have to feel romantic to have a sexual interest in you. The male, as soon as the sack is filled, he wants to release that sexual energy. And remember, that drive is even more severe than the need for eating. So,
Really?
oh yes, men will do anything during that time, kill for it, lie for it, steal for it. So you need to understand these things. A man telling you you're sexually attractive, boy, I love you, that does not say that he has any affectionate feelings towards you.
When we're speaking about affection,
You get what I'm saying, Lady Jane?
I understand. Because I've always felt that because they are not affectionate, and so nothing happens during the year. And it
Right.
probably just happens maybe for your birthday, or as we say, for Valentine's. And the the woman may just accept it because she has accepted the fact that that person is not affectionate.
but if he's
But you-
present, Lily J, if he's present during the year and he's home, he
Yes.
fixes things, he does things around the house. But if he's never around, he treats you like he just comes home, eats the food, he doesn't say thank you. Little things like that. He doesn't have to be affectionate to do those things. So I'm speaking about a lady who feels invisible because his presence is not felt.
He's also invisible.
He's not around. She has the bulk of the work, taking care of the children. He's not there to assist.
But when he wants sexual gratification, he comes to
He
her.
comes.
Yes.
And he does not even hold her for a little 10, 15 minutes after. It's just whap bam.
Right.
And he goes about his business.
And she feels used.
Yes.
Right.
And
Yes.
you're coming with a bouquet of flowers at the end of the day. I represent the men here. That's not in order.
Agreed.
Yes. And these are things that we can speak about in a counseling environment.
Yes.
You can get help and know how to, what we call coping strategies.
Yes.
If you're going through things like of that nature, experiences of that nature, you can see a counselor and learn how to deal with it, and even how to communicate, because we're reciprocating. Maybe the way you responding to him, doing it, he will never change. So even the
Right.
way you bring it to his attention is important, so that he can see his error and try to change. So it
We-
works both ways, right?
Yes. We have a PowerPoint presentation like this where the gentleman took this woman for granted, and he comes with this lovely bouquet of flowers. And she finished the bouquet of flowers and she said, unless we can sit down and work through this.
Yes.
That was good.
Bringing flowers just
And he came to his
appease her.
senses. Unless we can sit and work through this thing together.
Or she's going up the steps and he's like holding onto her leg, and because she said, I've had it, I'm leaving, I'm leaving. And he doesn't want her to go now.
Light bulb.
She's on the airport.
He gets it.
Yes.
He's on the floor holding on to her legs.
So we're wrapping up everyday examples of Valentine's anxiety, shopping for gifts. You stand in the store staring at rows of chocolates and teddy bears, wondering, is this too much? Is this too little? Will they think I didn't try hard enough? Then there's the social media pressure. You scroll through Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and you see couples posting perfect dinners, perfect flowers, perfect smiles, and you start to wonder, why doesn't my life look like that?
If only you can see behind the scenes.
Yes, you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Then you have relationship worries. For some, Valentine's brings questions like, will they say yes if I ask them out?
Ask them out.
Will my partner or my spouse feel loved if I don't do something big? And for others, it's the quiet ache of being single when no one else seems paired up. So there's this story about this guy. He went and he bought one big teddy bear. And when he brought it to his significant other, he said, where are you going with that big thing? Where am I going to put that? And he felt so depressed.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know. But you must know what the person likes. You must know what the person likes.
Claire
At least,
likes traveling.
definitely.
And for this Valentine, we're going very far for our holidays.
Okay.
Not this Valentine.
After
Taking a rain
on?
check.
Yeah.
Yes, we're
On
going
this
to take a
Valentine,
rain check.
She really desired to climb the Eiffel Tower. That's on her bucket list. So before we close our eyes, we're heading there by God's grace. So, and it's a good thing.
Get ready for
that
that.
you-
That's high.
Yes.
Yes.
So, folks,
And
as
after 46 years, I wake up in the morning and I still desire to be hugged by Claire. I hug her, kiss on the forehead.
Very nice.
I still desire it. And I wouldn't want to live with somebody that I'm not affectionate to. So it is important for you to work on your ability to be affectionate, because you can be that way. You can use loving words. The vocabulary is there.
Yeah.
Don't pretend, don't be an actor, but develop it. Start with your children. Kiss your daughter on her forehead. Tell her you love her. Smell her hair. Tell her it smells nice. Then, if you're not a very affectionate man, work from there. Up to now, I hug my 40-something years son, and I kiss him on his forehead. And I say, I love you, son, my only son.
And you kiss him.
Yes.
Right. Imagine that.
Kiss him on
Because
the
you would think that maybe the men won't even bother to plant the kiss, but the hug. You know?
Yes, and he accepts it. So, guys, I'm simply encouraging you that we lack this affectionate attitude. We can develop it. Having sex that you don't even have to think about it, but being affectionate. And women, they will die for affection. Sex follows. Men, sex, and affection follows. So you need to understand how male and female operate and work on your side.
I like that. Dr. Phil, I like that.
Thank
what
you.
you just said there.
Yeah, thank
The
you.
woman needs affection first and then sex.
Oh, she-
However, the man would want sex first and then affection after.
Yes, it follows.
so there must be compromise.
Exactly.
So, folks, whether you're giving a teddy bear, a box of chocolates, a dinner, or just a kind word, real love isn't measured by the size of the gift, but by the sincerity behind it. So think more of connection rather than perfection. Don't go trying to perfect the weekend or the evening, but think of connection. And as Valentine's Day approaches, let's laugh at the roses and chocolates. Let's enjoy the fun. But let's also talk honestly about the anxieties that come with love, because when we face them together, we discover that real love is bigger than fear. And that's a message we're sharing this Valentine's season, right?
Beautiful, yes. And we're hoping that you can make the best of it and don't allow the glitter of others to fool you.
That's right.
Persons are sometimes eating each other up like animals, and they
And they have
present
this
themselves.
facade they
Yes.
show to the public.
Yes,
But
be
you don't know
yourself.
what's happening behind the
Yes.
scenes.
Try to present yourself in such a way that true romantic affection may find you. All right.
So now we open the lines.
Yes, Lady J.
Yeah, number to call, that's the WhatsApp platform. That's 2870971, 2870971. Or you can call the studio. Line is always clearer when you call the studio. 572-9710, 572-9710. Lines are open. Please call.
Who will be our first caller?
Yes.
Yes, so let's remember, love should calm your heart, not trouble your heart.
Yes.
Anxiety may knock, but real love, whether from a partner, a friend, or even within ourselves, is stronger than fear.
Who's going to be the first one? What's the gift, Lady J?
Okay.
I like to hear Lady J say it.
All right, we have a first caller.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
Good morning.
Bill and your wife. Good morning.
Hello,
Good
can you
morning,
can
good
you
morning.
hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
Bonjour, mademoiselle, ça
Well-
va?
Ça va bien, merci.
Alors,
Well, what stood out for me in the message is where you said about men have to learn to, like, take their daughter or their son while they are newborn
yeah,
to connect with them.
beautiful, yes.
And, well, for me, I did not have it. And I thank God that I have it right now. If I need a hug from my new parents God has given to me, I can get it at any time.
Amen. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes.
So that's what stood out for me, Pastor.
All right.
And we need to get your name, please, unless you want to give us your name via WhatsApp
I
message.
can give you her name.
Oh, you know who it is?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Have a good day. Thanks for calling.
Okay, blessed day to everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you
Bye.
for calling.
Come on,
Yes.
folks. Let's have it. We want 5 in the box, and you can call us even past that.
I think Sylvester called while she was on. So, Sylvester, you'll need to call back.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, he's calling.
Beautiful. And don't forget, you can write us a note.
Sylvester, go ahead, please. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning
Good
to
morning
you.
to you.
What was up with you the last time?
Oh, I was out for that day.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for accepting my call.
Most
Beautiful.
Yes.
welcome.
Hmm.
Yeah, let me be short. But Dr. Phil,
Yes.
before I go, is it a series you're going to have about miracles on Sundays?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So
What
did
stood
you
out
did
for
you
me?
listen? Did you listen this Sunday?
I listen to you every Sunday.
Oh, but you should have said that, because the last time we said, if you tell me what stood out for you on the unprecedented Jesus, your name goes into the box twice. Didn't we say that, Lady J?
Oh, she wasn't there last week.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
there. All right.
Oh, what stood out for me this Sunday? I don't want to be long. Is miracle really a gift or a blessing? I would like to.
No, but what stood out for you? The only way is if you can tell me what stood out. You're asking a question.
Oh, yeah. But what stood out for me is like when someone receives a miracle, sometimes you might believe it is from the Mosaic. It could be from a deceiver. How
Okay.
can I know? How can I know if it is from the Mosaic or the
Antichrist. Okay.
deceiver, the great deceiver?
All
That's why I believe
You have it. You have
would
it.
be-
So your name goes twice. now,
Okay.
now tell us what
but
stood out for you on
let-
the.
What stood out for me was when Claire said that it's not too late for me to start practicing that. Like you give the woman the affection first, and then
Yes.
before sex, and then she gives you yours, and then you
To give you a belly full. Good boy. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, we get
Stood
you.
out for me to do it. Thank
Yes.
you.
All right then. So
Thank you.
his
Thank
name
you.
should
Thank
go
you.
into the box twice.
Twice.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we have 2 callers. Please call quickly. Let's have some fun here while we're learning.
Yes.
see.
So we have shared quite a bit with you. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to keep affection consistent. Now, we have to try to be consistent, not unpredictable. Now, sometimes it can happen spontaneously. It doesn't have to happen at a specific time. It can happen anytime.
We have some very important stuff in the beginning that I would like to go over, but please call us at 572-9710. Sometimes you tell us we call it too fast. 572. Okay, you have that? 9710. And the WhatsApp platform.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning
Hello,
to you.
Good morning.
Yes, before I make my contribution, is there a problem with the landline?
The use.
No. Did you call?
I call on the landline, I never get through. It's
Okay.
so frustrating. The phone just rings and rings, and you're begging, call. And
When? That's on
just
any
ring.
program or now?
Any program. and
Well,
especially on this
sometimes it could be
program.
somebody calling before you, because you remember Andre's program is very, very busy. The lines are just going on
now,
Andre's
I'm talking
program.
about right now.
Oh, really?
Right now.
Can you
It's
hear me
ringing,
now?
It's ringing.
Yeah, he's
and I'm
hearing.
hearing you all saying, call.
Uh-huh.
And nobody answering the landline.
Oh.
So I tried the WhatsApp line.
WhatsApp, yeah.
Okay, so
Mhm.
talk to me.
Yes. So for me, I think the connection with the skin to skin stood out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think that was some. I guess people do it unconsciously without
Right.
even realizing it. But now
Yes.
that you actually saying the importance of it, because
Yes.
Mhm.
babies do have that skin to skin connection with the mother naturally.
Right.
Yes.
But
Right.
usually the dad would have clothes on.
Do you
So,
have
yeah.
children?
Pardon me?
Do you have children?
Yes, I have a daughter.
Okay. What's her age?
She's 12 now.
Oh, she's 12 now. Now, dads, listen to me. When she was 11, that's when she really, really need you in her life. So you're right there. That's when our daughters begin to backslide in intellectual advancement, and they need the traits that are given to us. And we are going to be that man they're going to marry tomorrow. All right?
Yes.
So take care.
There was some. Yeah. Wait. Hold on.
We need
There
the
was
name
something
too.
else. Yeah. There was something else. I just want to say quickly about the men not being affectionate, and you keep saying men should be more affectionate, but I'm still waiting to hear how the men can become more affectionate, because I don't think it's something we are teaching our men to do. The men are left on their own, and the girls are treated like princesses. So
Okay.
we need to get a little insight onto how the men should become more, if they're not being taught to be.
Right.
And my name is Kulvin.
Okay, Kevin.
Okay.
Do you listen to the Unprecedented Jesus on Sundays?
Usually it's the time I'm at church.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's 8 to 8:30. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for calling, huh?
So I
Yeah,
took a
cool
note.
bit, cool
How
bit.
can men become more affectionate? We'll have to
Yes,
include
we touched it, but
in
briefly.
a little more
Yes.
detail.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
I think you also mentioned how you are still very affectionate with your son. So that's one of the
Yes.
ways that he could carry it out with his
Yes.
own partner.
Yes.
Yes.
So I think that's what he wanted to hear. What are the ways in which the men... Oh, we have a caller. Good morning. Go ahead, please.
Good afternoon.
Oh, it's afternoon,
Good
yes.
morning,
It's
Sister
afternoon.
Jill and
Good afternoon.
Sister Claire and Marissa. And how you
Clarissa.
doing today?
It's a C, not
Clarissa.
M. Clarissa.
Okay, Clarissa.
But she said
Mhm.
Sister Claire.
Okay, what
Marissa. She said.
was outstanding for me today? Well, I have two sons, and I raise them as the mother and the father. And I try to give them the affection that I could, and they grow up without a father figure. So whilst you're speaking, I say, but when my son come, he's so open to me. He can tell me so many things because we are so close to each other. He would not hide anything from me. So I can still kiss him. He can still talk about his 40-something years. He can tell me if something is wrong with him. He can tell me what he's doing. So we are so close to each other. So I'm still giving him the affection that he needs.
Beautiful, mom. But
All my children. I have
hang on,
two
mom.
daughters and 2 sons.
In the
Pardon?
interest of time, that's great. Remember, your children would have been close to your breast naturally. And congratulations, you, like my mom, raised your children. But what stood out for you in the program, from the program?
Well, is showing affection.
Showing
to each other.
affection, yes.
And I remember last week you all had about anxiety. And this morning anxiety can take me over because of there is no water from Wasco. I've been calling the control room, and yesterday they said they're going to bring water. Day before they said they will bring for me, and eventually this morning when I call, they tell me no truck is no longer distributing water. So I am so it just weigh me down because I have a baby there. If I open the door there, you'll hear her crying.
We can hear.
Okay, Wasco, I hope you're listening. Hang on, mom.
So
we want to make room for somebody else, so please let me tell Wasco.
My name is Viana Moise. Last week I did call Viana Moise, 712-4073.
Let me take the opportunity to tell Wasco, the lady is taking our time on, so we'll charge you. Please give the people water.
I need to get the first name, Dr. Phil. Viana? Okay.
Viana.
Okay.
Viane.
Moise.
Moise.
Okay.
All right, I got that.
Thanks for calling, sweetheart. But we want a few more calls.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yes.
Have a wonderful day.
All right.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you.
Seem to be a sweet person.
Yeah, you can hear the baby in the background.
Yes, we have these situations where the mother is the person who raises the children. There's the absent father. And the mothers, most of them, I say, they do a good job at raising the children.
Yes.
But it doesn't negate the fact that the children need a dad in their life.
Yes.
Right? They do. But
Good afternoon. Go ahead, please.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah. Speak up.
Pastor Phil, what stood out to me on Sunday on the Unprecedented Jesus is that we do not need miracles in this time to believe that Jesus Christ is who he say he is, because many come with false miracles acting. And I like the part when you said that Jesus did not come to clown around with people like Pastor Phil.
That's right. Yes.
From the diaspora.
And we do not need miracles. And you give the example about Jim Jones and other people that pretended to do miracles.
Right.
And they were all fake. So we do not actually need miracles to believe that Jesus Christ is who he say he is.
He did a good job for himself. Okay, great stuff. You listen. So that's one. Now, what stood out to you for today?
Well, today, since you kind of talk about affection and Valentine's, I do not celebrate it, but I do believe that affection is very important in a relationship. And as I told you before, I've learned all these things from you before, but I'm still listening, I'm still learning.
Beautiful.
I believe in being shown affection and give affection in return.
Right.
Yes.
You might be a sanguine. Who knows? Okay, thanks for calling.
So we need her name.
Get the name. Get the name.
Charmaine Charles.
Okay.
Charmaine Charles.
Where are you calling from, Charmaine?
Hartford, Connecticut.
I figured that out because
So
I'm
you need
seeing
to
the
tell
number.
us if you win the smackaroos, who to give it.
Pastor Phil, I need my 200 smackaroos.
Yes. Great stuff to do.
But you know, if the 200 smackaroos are going, she canceled. But if the 200 smackaroos are going to you and it has to go by Western Union, it will be deducted from the money.
We might help a little with
She
that.
might be in St. Lucia soon, so she will get it later.
Yes. Regardless, once they win that stuff,
Yes.
you get it to them.
So we did get, that's 5 calls.
But
yeah,
don't
that's
stop there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we just have about
All
6
right.
minutes,
Remember?
I think.
2870971 and the studio line is 572-9710. 572-9710.
Don't forget, we said when we're speaking about love and anxiety, we are looking at the desire to be the object of another's affection. It does not have to be romantic. So if somebody has romantic interest in us, this will be expressed in meeting their needs. And a good idea is to get your temperament checked so that you will understand your temperament needs. Sanguines, they have a huge need for love and affection. So if you're married to a sanguine, you have to pass it. Melancholies, they hardly say, I love you. They have to learn. That's why you need to see somebody who's an expert in the field to help you take care of your temperament needs and the negatives thereof. So, if...
Dr. Phil, there's a Kevin. He called a while ago, didn't he, Kevin? Yeah, he was saying he couldn't get through. Anyway, he did get through.
Yes.
So that's fine, yeah.
Okay, so folks, let's not stress about Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So if you, instead of going to look for a card, why don't you sit down at home and, make your own card and put in your
Claire,
own
that's hard.
words. It's hard.
What are you feeling?
But if you want to say something to
Lonely.
your special person, you can do
That's
your own
where
thing.
you
It's
should-
an idea if you're
Yes.
artistic, and so on.
But here again, that's where you should try to get involved in a social group, a church, where people can make you feel comfortable. You can get friends, and they can give you. Look, we got a little ring from somebody who says they love us. Just a tiny little something.
A key ring.
What a nice little Valentine they sent us.
Yes. So
And
I'm
if
saying
you
the
know-
little things.
but we're
We're
speaking-
looking for perfection, but connection.
Yes, we're thinking of the people who are left out, but we can speak to people like ourselves. Let's open our eyes to those individuals who are vulnerable to being left out, and let's be that Valentine to them. So we can open our eyes in our churches, in our community, in our neighborhood, and even in the family. You have a sister she's pining. No, I have no boyfriend. I have nobody this Valentine. Your brother, get her a nice gift. Tell her that you're my sister. You're special. So I hope that you get what we are saying. There's so many lonely people. So many people are hurt. So many people are making mistakes. But we can rise from the mistakes. Right? So this is it for today, is it?
So I still think that even if it's Valentine and one is not given a gift, a simple call
Yes.
to say Happy Valentine's Day and hope you have a wonderful day, a beautiful day, a loving day
Yes.
will suffice.
Yes.
Yeah, a little message.
As the gentleman, the person said, they don't really go for this. Person like myself, every day I actually ask God, help me to be a blessing to my wife first. Sometimes we are a good blessing to people out there. We make people feel nice, but at home, we are horrible. So I have to take care of home first. So I don't really put my mind on Valentine's Day, but I will not discourage people from showing affection to others, as long as they can do it in a loving way, not to take advantage over people, not to deceive people in thinking that we have affectionate interest in them, deep affectionate, only to use them and leave them worse than they were before. So, folks, Claire,
This
let's
has
wrap up.
been the healing process with Dr. Phil and Claire, reminding you that healing begins with hope. Stay strong, stay united, and keep walking in healing. If you want to contact us, you can WhatsApp us or call at 730-9009, or you can email us at thehealingprocess2021@gmail.com.
And thank you so much for tuning in to REV-UP St. Lucia. And you can get me again on REV-UP Sunday morning from 8 to 8:30, The Unprecedented Jesus. I'm Dr. Phil.
And I am Claire. Until next time, God bless.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Phil and Claire. And of course, we'll see you back here by the grace of God next Thursday, same time. And listeners, we want to thank you, especially those of you who called in with your messages, and those of you who text message. Remember those first 5 callers, your names will go into the box and you get the opportunity, one name out of the box, you will get the opportunity to win 200. I've changed the words. I've gotten Dave Samuel's words of smackaroos.
Yes.
And Dr. Phil seemed to enjoy that.
Oh, yes. I like that. I like that. Don't forget to tell them their name would go twice.
Your mic is on. Uh-huh. So
Don't
go
forget,
ahead. Mm-hmm.
your name would go into the box twice if you can tell me what stood out for you on the unprecedented Jesus on Sunday morning from 8 to 8:30.
Mm-hmm. So I think 1 or 2 did say they
Yes.
listened.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so we'll follow up on that to get the 2 names in the box for today. That sounds really good. So you have double opportunities to get your name in the box. So it's from 8 to 8:30
Yes.
on Sunday. I gotta let my mom listen up.
The lady
on
from
Sunday.
overseas, she says she listens, and the gentleman, what's his name?
Mr. Sylvester.
Mr. Sylvester.
Oh, okay. So that was caller number 2 and 5. All right. Got that. Put a tick on that. All right. So that's it. And of course, Dr. Phil and Clarissa will be back next Thursday by the grace of God.
Yes.
And the program will continue. The program will continue until 3 o'clock. That's REV-UP Center until 3 o'clock with me right here on REV-UP St. Lucia.
Have you noticed behavioral changes in self and loved ones that trouble you? You're losing your mind, but it just wouldn't go away. Well, join Dr. Phil, clinical counselor, and his beloved Clarissa, counseling psychologist, on the healing process